Hey everyone, and welcome to The Price of Freedom, a Star Wars fan film production update. It's been about a month since our last update, and we're filming in 5 weeks. So here's everything we've done and things we're looking to do in the future. Right, first of all, I have had a haircut and a beard trim for my Balin Skull looky-likey test. Now we're setting Balin Skull about 10 years before we meet him in Ahsoka Season 1, so he is going to look different, he is going to look younger, a bit less grey, and I've bit more receding than Ray Stevenson was. So we're going to fix all that. The makeup test, initial test was great, still a bit of work to do, but here's some images of sort of before and after on the day. And we're going to polish that in, we're going to fill in my balding spots here, make it look just that little bit more Balin, if you like, and with the whole outfit it's going to look great. So that was that. The wardrobe department is working very hard. We've got in our film 8 major characters, and they all have their distinct look. There are 2 archetypes. Our film is essentially mercenaries chasing escaped slaves, and there's 2 archetypes of that, but they're still unique in each one, and our wardrobe department has just gone above and beyond, giving them each an individual look. We've got sort of a backstory for characters that only have 1 or 2 lines even, but we want them to look the best they can be. There's a couple of aliens in there as well. We want to honour what George Lucas did in the 70s, but also use up-to-date techniques and make things look crisp and new and fantastic, but still cool and Star Warsy, if that's a word. Why not? Let's make it one. And on that as well, our makeup department is working on some really cool sort of headgear and attachments to faces and tech and things to make them pop and come to life, and a few wounds as well, which we're really excited to share. Spoilers, can't go into too much more. We went to the Guildford studio where we're filming a couple of weeks ago with our director, with our script, to say, right, this area we could film this bit, this area we could film that bit, and get an idea. Each location has sort of an underlying assistance in the narrative or the emotion of that scene. So where we're filming and how we're filming is really important to the beats of the film. And we've started that process. We really should finish that process quite soon. But that's all coming together. The Guildford Studios is an amazingly collaborative place to work. They're really supportive of us. If you are a filmmaker, do contact them. They're very open to having conversations to help people like me and you make films. Right, on that, we have built loads of new props. We've got some thermal detonators, lots of blasters, armor, some mercenary camp accoutrement. That's not the word? I probably butchered that French, I apologize. But they're all being designed and built as we speak, with a few surprises along the way. Our music, Callum, our composer, Callum, is hard at work. He got our table read recently, and he's been watching that and sort of getting a feel for the story. Here's some examples of his work we did for our other 2 trailers. Absolutely beautiful, and as you can hear, there's the essence of Star Wars lives in these pieces. He is a big fan of John Williams, as many of us are, but he studied John Williams, and he's trying to tap into that essence and that core genius that is John Williams, as close as we can get. But we can't use Star Wars music, obviously, because this is a Star Wars fan film, and we're not allowed to just take the music as we see fit. It's just a condition of making Star Wars fan films. But we're going to honour that music. We really want to evoke the same emotions and try and get the same drive as John Williams gives his scores. We want to do that for our film too. So Callum is fantastic. Go and check him out. His social media is on the site. And I interviewed him a few weeks ago to learn all about him, his thought processes, and how he got into the business. It's really fascinating. He's a lovely chap. Go and check that out and follow him on social media. I talked about makeup. Oh, I mentioned our table read a minute ago. We got together 2 weeks ago now to read the script together, all the cast in one place, which hasn't happened before. We've all been over Zoom and remote and one-on-one interviews and whatnot. This is the first time the cast got together. And it's really important for our story that there's a genuine bond, genuine connection about how they all go about and interact with each other. And a good actor can fake that, that's not a problem. But it helps if it's genuine, if it's coming from a genuine source. And it was so lovely to see the cast getting on. We put a few snippets on our shorts and reels and whatnot. We'll try and share a little bit more as we go on. We can't give away too much because it's a table read and there are spoilers. But it was delight. Thank you to the cast for coming. Our wardrobe people came along as well to see the cast together and help visualize them as the characters. And that has informed some of the designs we've done since then. So the wardrobe is going to put them together. The table read was a great success. Like the characters are being fleshed out. That's what I'm trying to say. It really, really worked out quite well. And finally, our VFX department is hard at work in the background. There's lots of little things which need time and work, and everyone has full-time jobs as well, so this isn't a full-on endeavor. But they're absolutely amazing, and they made this test render of our act dog, which is just a sort of proof of concept. We're still working out the size, the model still needs a bit of detail. It's not animated by any stretch of the imagination. But it's like, oh, how will this look in the real world? So this is a simple test, and it looks fantastic. And we're really hoping to get some animations coming through in the next few weeks before we start filming, just to help the director put it in situ. But the act dog's very important to our story, and that's it. Right, it's a lot of information, big dump there. I'm sure I've missed something. We might do snippet updates along the way. But a big thank you to all our cast and crew getting involved in this. This project is entirely self-funded. We've got friends and family to help make it. We've given our heart and soul into this. We can't make money because it's a Disney fan film. And that's really crucial to understand when we're making this. Sacrifices have been made in the story, in work we've done. To find that balance between quality and throwing money at a problem to make it go away, our cast and crew are working for less than they should to make this happen. This really is a labour of love, and I've said this a million times before, this is by the fans for the fans. That means you, that means us. We're in this together, and we really want this to be the best it can be. We want you to watch this and think, wow, I'm engrossed. I love these characters. I can't wait to learn more. And maybe we can make more, but we'll see. But let's get this one out of the way. That's our production update for February 2026. We're filming in 5 weeks. Hopefully some more tidbits along the way, but thank you to everyone that's been following us on our journey. Right, I've got a lot of work to do, as always. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one.